Welcome to the review of Unit 13. The man was adamant that if he returned to the Congo, he would be killed, which is why he applied for refugee status here in South Korea. Adamant.
Adamant.
But from the immigration authorities' point of view, he doesn't have the right to submit the application because South Korea was not his intended destination. In response, he filed suit to prevent deportation and request reconsideration. The net result basically was that he could not be sent back to the Congo, but he couldn't leave Incheon Airport. File suit.
File suit.
Entered the pandemic, and we have kind of a horrible situation where he's stuck in a public space that doesn't offer, showering facilities or private area.
It's also unclear how the man has been able to feed himself at Incheon Airport. We can only assume that he relied on the generosity of airport staff. On top of this, there was some good news. It seems as though Incheon District Court says that the man is allowed to apply for asylum, no matter how he arrived in the country. However, it is going to be a tough road ahead for him, seeing as how less than 1% of all asylum applicants were accepted in Korea in 2020. So whether his future remains here or not is anybody's guess. But for the time being, he is allowed to remain in South Korea.
For the time being.
For the time being.
What is the main difference between a refugee status and a person who is an economic migrant?
I suppose the main difference would be if you're an economic migrant, then you come to a country to sort of better yourself, get better opportunities, that kind of thing. Whereas if you're a refugee, you're often escaping either prejudice, discrimination, or war.
Right.
So somebody who is coming into the country from Yemen, for example, because maybe they're being persecuted, that would be a refugee. But somebody coming from the same country during peacetime because they have the opportunity to earn a lot more money, that would be an economic migrant.
What's your opinion of South Korea being so strict about giving asylum status?
I mean, it's their country, it's their rules, but I have to say, as an immigrant myself, sometimes it is a little bit disheartening that the types of visas we can get are so strict, especially when I compare that with some other countries.
Right.
It's a little bit frustrating that I can't get a different type of visa. I have to get the E2 visa, and it's always just for 1 year. It's designed in such a way to remind you that, you are a guest, basically. So that is frustrating. But hey, I mean, it's their country. If they want to do that, I mean, I can't stop them.
That'll do it for this unit. We hope to see you guys back for the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.